Right, so someone sent me this political skills test, and I thought, let's see what actually views who actually has the misfortune of viewing this. Mark should give views. I thought that'd be interesting to do. I'm doing basically nothing all day. I'm waiting for my intro to write for the post, which probably won't come today, and then let's do JavaScript applications. Basically. So I thought I'll do this test on here. Then, if you wish, you could probably join and do one yourself. It was like 100 questions. It might take a while. So just a second. um, wait. So I'll get a test. I'll get a test up now. Wait. Present to everyone. There you go. Actually, I'm going to pop out chat. Everyone's actually looking. How about that? Physical skills test, not skills. It's quite a big test, or looks of it. So, uh, what, the in some specific, right, in some specific conditions, the death penalty is justified. Absolutely, I disagree. Even though I like to talk about hanging me. Wait, go back. Going on here. Absolutely. There we go. Justice should always take into consideration the context and the past of the then adapt their penalty accordingly. Um, yes, of course. Somewhat agree. Somewhat agree in that one. Um, Violence against individuals is never productive. I'm going neutral. Um, GMO should be forbidden outside research and medical purposes. Well, I'm going to reluctantly to agree to that one as well. I don't really trust Constantia at one bit. There's lots of conspiracies about them, but uh, I don't think we know much about them to say definitely safe, so somewhat agree. It's a sector of the rich people and poor people. I rather disagree. Um, it is necessary to remove regulations in labour legislation to encourage firms to hire. No, I absolutely disagree. Sabotage is legitimate under certain conditions. And what are these conditions? What? Sabotage in what? Neutral. Environmental norms should be influenced by mass consumption, but not foreign authority. I mean, these things depend on the circumstance. So I'm going to disagree. Research produced by my country, not be available to other countries. Rather disagree. Depends on the context. The state should be abolished. No true. Wage labour is a form of theft from the by the companies. Yes, it is. Um, Patients should not exist. I wonder what this is getting at. Patients. Disagree. Mass strike is a good way to cry new rights. Absolutely agree. The social roles of women and men can be partly explained by biological differences. Um, no, not, not the world today, not at all. Um, Maintain strong economic growth should be objected by the government. It should be, but not the main one. Not the number one objective. It should always be objective to an extent. State-run companies should manage like private ones. Follow the logic of the market. No, it shouldn't. Homosexuals should not be treated equal to heterosexuals. Marriage, adultery, adoption, and procreation. Rather disagree with that one. Technological progress must not change society too quickly. I suppose you can see how it is changed society quite a bit. Um, I don't say disagree. When views on capital should be taxed to reduce built wealth. Absolutely agree. Biologically, humans are designed to heterosexuality. Yes, they are. But that doesn't mean that they can't. That means they can't choose to be or be something else. So, some animals that are actually homosexual. So I'm gonna go neutral. The reduction of waste should be done by reducing production. No. There's other ways to do that. Market economy is optional, where optimal, where it's not regulated. Disagree. It's necessary to teach history to create a sense of belonging to a nation. Yes, it is. Selfishness is the overriding drive in the human species, no matter the context. Um, alright, it is. The purpose of the judicial system should not be able to punish those who went against the law. Um, Disagree. Banks should remain private. Absolutely disagree. Space colonization is a good solution for supplying the lack of raw material on Earth. I suppose it is, and it's not polluting there when you're mining that. Um, the fact that some schools or universities are private, it's not a problem. Absolutely disagree. Energy and transport structures should be a public matter. Absolutely agree. Um, Transforming ecosystems to ability to increase the quality of life of human beings is legitimate. Um, yes, I agree with that. We should always distance ourselves from protesters who use violence. Yeah, I wouldn't have nothing to do with that Antifa, even though I'm probably close to them on the spectrum. So, yes, somewhat agree. A good citizen is a patriot. Neutral. Hacking is a legitimate place in the political struggle. I mean, this comes up later with the idea of Russian hacking. So I suppose it could be. Um, thing. I'm gonna go neutral. Should go neutral this one. Um, but in the future, it's going to become more of an issue. I somewhat agree. Elections should be organised by the state. Cannot question the powers in place. Um, Disagree. Heavy penalties are efficient because it's safe. No, no. The merit that explains the differences between wealth and between two individuals. No, it's not. People hate wealth. Uh, it is important that health should stay a public matter. Absolutely agree. Uh, Order and authority should be respected. No circumstances. Absolutely disagree. Offshoring and outsourcing are necessary evils to reduce production. Disagree. Um, the maximum allowed hours in a legal work week should be increased. No, it shouldn't. Disagree. It is acceptable that some industry sectors are private. Um, Depends on the sectors. Neutral. People stand up for their ideals, even if it leads them to betray their country. I mean, is but this is an example. This is with not the Novichok, where people basically explaining that how the government was lying the world about that the Russians did it. I agree. Yes, Greg should be nationalised. The sacrifice of some liberties is a necessity in order to be protected from terrorist attacks. Absolutely disagree. Um, the filing and storage of personal records should be delimited strictly, and database cost checking should be forbidden. Um, Absolutely agree. Humans should never eat or exploit animals. Neutral. Abortions should be limited. The specific cases probably cause more trouble than it's worth to do that. So I'm going to disagree. Exploitation of fossil fuels is necessary. Um, it's not. Borders should be eventually abolished. Uh, very, very eventually. Again, that's going to be neutral. And marriage should be abolished. Disagree. The values of my country are superior to other countries. Right, this is an interesting one because there's not one other nation on earth who has influenced other countries than Britain or England. Uh, so I'm not saying we're superior, but I'm saying we are one of the most influential countries on earth. So I'm going with neutral. Sexual assaults are partly caused by men's natural impulse. Um, Disagree. Hormonal differences can explain some differences between individual characters between women and men. So let's talk about hormones. Again, this is somewhat to aspect neutral. Um, the age of retirement should be lowered. I'm gonna somewhat agree. Um, the categories of women and men are social constructs that should be given up. You do what you want. You be what you want. And um, if you want the traditional gender constructs in your life, then you should live by them. If you don't, you don't. So neutral. um, The labour market essays workers. Oh, absolutely agree. Um, Transgender individuals will never really be the gender who they like to be. I mean, you can't always get the chromosome, so the XX or XY. I don't think you can actually change that. So neutral. Um, it is legitimate for a country to intervene militarily to defend its economic interest. What's economic interest? Absolutely not. Um, Foreigners enrich our culture. Um, on the whole, yes. Um, if two countries have similar economies, social systems, environmental norms, and the free market between them has negative impact. This is talking about EU single market between Western Europe. No, it's not. It always has negative impacts. It's necessary to avoid private monopoly. Yes, this is. Activism. An existing political organisation is not relevant to change society. Um, Disagree. A language is defined by its users and not by scholars. Agree. Social differences between ethnic groups cannot be explained by biology. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Conditions in life of jail should be greatly improved. Absolutely agree. Traditions should be questioned. Absolutely agree. School should mostly teach all values, traditions, and fundamental knowledge. What is all values and traditions? What are they? Disagree. Looking for one's profits is healthy for the economy. No true. Um, we need to make compromises with the opposition to for our ideas. Oh, forget the Progressive Alliance or coalitions. Forget them. No, we don't. Disagree. Um, citizens should be priority over foreigners. Keep everyone the same. Um, Police should be armed. Absolutely disagree. No one should get rich by owning a business, house or land. Um, Except the land bit. Somewhat agree. Um, it is acceptable that a human action should not lead to the extinction of the species. Absolutely agree. Changes in an individual's way of life can induce changes in a society. Yes, it can. Preserving non-urban ecosystems um, is more important than creating jobs. I'm going to absolutely agree with that one. Changing the system radically is counterproductive. To transform it progressively. Uh, why do you want radically? I'm progressively. This really depends on the context. Um, Neutral. The main goal of a couple is make at least one child. Yeah, disagree. Um, Members of a nation or a culture have some unchangeable characteristics that define them. Unchangeable. Absolutely disagree. Multiculturalism is a threat to our society. Rather disagree. Um, Nobody is by nature predisposed to criminality. Um, Agree. A small group that is consciously and secretly controls the world. You know what? I absolutely agree. Villains contracts in public sphere, state, regions, and collective, shall be not necessarily refunded. Um, Neutral. Um, we need to establish a monarchy to prevent the people and to preserve our sovereignty. Absolutely disagree. Um, it is important to encourage an agriculture that maintains a food biodiversity, even if the output is inferior. Um, Somewhat agree. It is necessary to massively invest in research to improve productivity. Yes, it is. We must fight against global warming. Agree. Minimum levels of salary should not be ensured to make sure that a worker can live his and her work. Absolutely agree. Differences of treatment of and quality of life in our society shows that racism is still omnipresent in British society. Um, if you talk about the context in America, I would absolutely go in Britain. This is not more difficult. And I somewhat agree. It's racism is many unspoken, but one is not born, but rather becomes a woman. What's this supposed to be? What? I'm gonna disagree. It sounds ridiculous. Social assistance to those people working. Absolutely disagree. It is unfair to set a minimum penalty for offence or crime. Rather disagree. We should accept changes in our way of consuming food, limit the exploitation of nature. Absolutely agree. Transhumanism is beneficial because it allows us to improve our capacities. I don't want to be microchipped, or nanobots or anything like that. So disagree. Um, Revolutions always end up a bad way. Um, that's make you think now. But generally, that's still wars, and so I'm going to somewhat agree. Um, a good party is a pragmatic party with that ideology. Um, Neutral. Activists must always act in strict accordance with the law. Um, and what law they're going against? Well, disagree. My country must pay for the damages caused by the crimes committed in the country. What? No, what? If we're gonna bomb Syria, we should help them rebuild. Agreed. Um, Natural chauvinism during sport com- competitions is not acceptable. This is relevant to the World Cup because some articles about people being banned for shouting Brexit songs against Belgium. Um, yeah, it could be like intimidating. So, no, I think I'm going neutral. Armed struggle in a country seems to have necessary. Suppose it could be. It is necessary to implement assemblies to ration our production to the consumers according to their needs. Somewhat agree. Abstinence is preferred to contraception to preserve the true nature of sexual act. Oh, that's basically nonsense. Uh, the influence of a nation, of religion, should decrease. Agree. Right back again. Yeah, the influence of religion should decrease. Absolutely agree. I don't want to disagree. Um, Dismissals of employees should be forbidden, except if it's justified. Y- Yes, agree. I do not have a problem if other official languages are added to replace the existing languages in my country. I mean, generally, you want a country that speaks one language, so it's more united, but it's not really an issue. Insurrection is necessary to deeply change society. I mean, this is the sort of things that happen in this country at all. We're not in the Congo, but the change society. I'm on disagree. Um, nowadays employees are free to choose to sign a contract with their future employee. Somewhat agree. Some sectors of employment should be financially supported. Absolutely agree. Nuclear fission is raw material is a good source of energy. Um, disagree. It's a big risk. Foreigners in living in my country should be allowed to apply to equal to those who have nationality. Absolutely agree. Um, I am equally concerned about the inhabitants of my country and those of other countries. Agree. Individuals who get out of prison should be accompanied in their research. No, absolutely disagree. It is best to arrest someone potentially dangerous and preventatively, rather taking the risk of having them commit a crime. Absolutely disagree. Based on a risk, so they might not do it. They might arrest them for no reason. Sounds like what's happening in America. Right, absolutely disagree. Prison should no longer exist. Rather disagree. All scientists, even chemistry and biology, are not absolute and subject to being shaped by our society. Agree. My religion should be spread as broadly as possible. Absolutely disagree. Sexual orientation is a social construct. I don't have a clue. Could be anything, but people are free to do what they wish. Neutral. Um, the right to be anonymous on the internet should be guaranteed. Absolutely agree. Oh, is that it then? Justice, social in the ecology. Let's have a look at this then. So I've got 69% communism. Is that it? 47% essentialism. Rehabilitative justice, 74%. Progressivism is 76%. Internationalism is 45. Um, ecology, 52. Revolution, 26. I think is the white bloc actually neutral. Oh, they give me like a flag as well. Well, this is rather interesting. So what I think is the levels that for that's for communism. There is actually communist answers, but this is actually neutral. That's what respect. Autism, the biggest problem of society are the work of a small group of people. Although I got even a lot of pyramid there. Um, so the biggest problem of society are those of a small group of people. It's essential to find them Former people are the main objective to neutralize them. Right. So you're trying to say I believe in living mortis. Yeah. Revolution 26. Reformers in 31. Now this is interesting. Anyway, I think that's it on this test, which is um rather interesting to do. I think safe as so that's was an interesting thing to do. But I might as well do it. Cameron 69 communist Hickman. Why am I only 69% communist? I always get like an 8 bells or something like um 9% equality. But here it's 69%. Anyway, these tests are probably all nonsense. Does anyone here actually want to do one? Anyone's watching? Um, no. Because if you want to come on, if anyone wants to come on and do it, you're welcome to do it. Do so. If not, I'll probably end it here because I just want to do this for a bit because I thought it'd be interesting to do on a stream. Um, so anyway, I'll end it here. So I'll say bye to is it Veronica and Bert and Captain Swiss who are watching this. So I probably I should really do another one again. But all right, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna end it now anyway. So anyway, bye.